He's one of the biggest names in Formula One, and this morning, Christian Horner is preparing to head down under as he breaks his silence on his exit from Red Bull. We're pleased to say the former team principal joins us from London in an Australian TV exclusive. Christian, good morning to you. Lovely to see you. Look, I feel like F1 has certainly missed you. Have you missed the F1?
Well, yeah, great to see you too. And yeah, I've had 6 months out of the business now, and yeah, it's been a new experience. I've been on the road for pretty much 30 years with Formula One, and then before that as well. So it's given me a bit of time to reflect on my career and what I did the last pretty much 21 years at Red Bull. So yeah, it's been an interesting time.
I just thought it was a terrible way to exit after everything that you've given to the sport too. What do you miss most about it?
I think I miss the team spirit. I miss the people. It was a team that I worked very hard to build up. So I obviously miss that element of working with some incredible people. The men and women behind the scenes, the team. We achieved some incredible things that I'm very, very proud of. The time that I had, but nothing's forever, and who knows what comes next.
As you know, it's feverish, the speculation around you, all sorts of speculation that you'll be going to be a part owner maybe of Alpine. Is any of that true?
Well, look, so far I've been going to pretty much every team on the grid, I've spoken very little publicly since I left Red Bull. So it's flattering that there's often this speculation that I'm going to this team or that team, but that's rife in Formula One. And look, I'd only come back for the right opportunity, working with the right people that are like-minded and want to win. I've got no interest in just taking part.
You'd rather be a part owner rather than a worker bee?
Look, I've done my shift, I think. And for me, if I were to come back, it would be in a slightly different role to the one that I performed the last 21 years or so. So we'll see. I mean, the interest in the sport is sky high. There's some fantastic people that want to invest in Formula One, yeah, but I'm in no rush. And look, if my career stops at the end of my time at Red Bull, I've had an incredible run, and as I said, I'd only come back for something that was genuinely exciting and something that could ultimately win.
Well, that's not going to happen in terms of you being stopped from coming back, or being bored, or having no interest in you, because you have exceptional talent. Technical question. Have Red Bull and Mercedes been messing with the compression ratios? Have been cheating like wildcats?
That's a big statement. And look, Formula One's about pushing the boundaries. It's about how you interpret regulations. Always has been and always will be. The teams that are the most conservative are the teams that are never at the front of the grid. You've got to be pushing the envelope. And of course, it's all about how you interpret regulations. And engineers, some of the brightest engineers on the planet, will be looking at those regulations and thinking, okay, how can I maximize performance?
Well avoided. You haven't lost any of your sav. Look, what's in store for this season? What surprises, what drama? Can Oscar win, or is McLaren just too hard against him?
Look, Oscar will have learned a huge amount from last year. I thought he was odds-on favourite going into the summer break, and unfortunately it sort of fell apart for him at the end of the season there. But he'll have learned from that, and that will have hurt him and ultimately motivated him. And you forget the guy's only done a couple of seasons in Formula One. He's so relatively inexperienced that I think he's just going to get better and better, and he's going to be fully motivated for the season ahead.
You're coming here for a speaking tour around the F1 here in Melbourne. I can't wait for it. It's going to be incredibly popular. What can we expect?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to coming. I'm coming to Melbourne on the 24th of Feb, and I've been invited to do this speaking tour, and it's a great way just to reflect on my career, the highs, the lows, the sport, the drivers we've had, the Aussies that I've had drive for me, and really give an insight into some of the behind-the-scenes stuff that that people don't know, some of the challenges, you know, that there's been over the years. And yeah, hopefully it'll be interesting, and people will enjoy a bit of a behind the scenes insight into the challenges of Formula One.
No, I can't wait for it. I really can't wait for it. Look, a question that's going to come to you that will not come to you, I promise you, on your speaking tour or probably any other interview you do before you come to Australia. My co-host wants to know are the Spice Girls getting back together?
You have to ask my wife, you know, so you know, maybe she'll come up.
Hey, it's wonderful to talk to you, and safe travels, and it'll be a terrific night. So appreciate you being on our show.
Thank you very much.
We'll talk to you soon, mate. Thank you.
All the best.
And watch that space. Where's he going to go next? You can secure tickets to the Christians tour by visiting the link on your screen. And I think that's a big YES for the reunion. Sarah, just for you.
He didn't say no, Carlos, and thank you for asking the most important question of the
Pleasure.
interview.